Chapter 1: Input and Output Devices. Overview of this chapter. Working of a computer. Input devices. Output devices. CPU. Working of a computer. A computer is an electronic machine that takes information from us input, works on it processing, and gives us the answer output. This is called the input process output IPO cycle. It means we give the computer instructions input, it thinks about them processing, and then shows us the result output. A computer system performs three basic steps: input, processing, output. Each of these steps are performed by different devices of a computer. Input devices are used to enter data and commands into the computer. Processing device is used to process the data and commands. Output devices are used to display the result obtained after input and processing. We will learn about the input, output, and processing devices in detail in this chapter. Input devices. The devices we use to send information and instructions to the computer are called input devices. The keyboard and mouse are the most popular input devices. These two devices are generally attached to every computer. Other input devices include microphone, touchpad, touchscreen, light pen, scanner, digital camera and web camera, etc. Keyboard. A keyboard is a device we use to enter information and commands into the computer. It has 104 keys, each designed for a specific task. Here are the types of keys. Alphabet keys. These have letters from A to Z. Number keys. These contain numbers from 0 to 9. Function keys. Labeled F1 to F12, they perform special functions. Special keys, keys like caps lock, shift, and control, used for specific actions. Delete and backspace keys, used to erase unwanted text. Navigation keys help move the cursor around, such as arrow keys, home, end, page up, and page down. Symbol keys show special characters like and. Do you know? There are keyboards called AZERTY and DV-OREC. AZERTY keyboards are commonly used in France, while DV-OREC keyboards are designed to help people type faster and more comfortably. Mouse. A mouse is a small device that helps us control the computer by moving it on a flat surface. Uses of a mouse. Clicking open programs and files. Dragging move items on the screen. Scrolling, move up and down on pages. Selecting highlight text or pictures. Do you know? Douglas Engelbart is the inventor of the computer mouse. Joystick. A joystick is a special stick used to play games on a computer or TV. It's an input device that helps you control the game. It has buttons and can move in all directions. You can use it to make things move on the screen, just like a mouse. Do you know? Joysticks are also used for controlling machines such as cranes, trucks, underwater unmanned vehicles, and zero-turning radius lawn mowers. Scanner. A scanner is like a camera for papers. It takes a picture of what's on the paper and turns it into something the computer can understand. This helps us save our drawings and writing on the computer. The different types of scanners are flatbed scanner, sheet-fed scanner, drum scanner, and handheld scanner. Do you know? A barcode scanner is a special kind of camera that reads the lines on products. These lines are called barcodes. It helps us know what the things are and how much they cost. You can find them in stores, malls, etc. Microphone. A microphone, also known as mic, is an input device used to record your voice and any other sound into the computer. It also helps you to talk to your friends over the internet. Do you know? The touch screen acts as both input as well as output device because the input is entered by touching icons on the screen, and output is also displayed on the screen itself. Touch screen. A touch screen is a special screen that can feel your touch. You can use your finger to point, choose, and move things on the screen. You can find touch screens in many places, like phones, computers, and even ATMs. Light pen. A light pen is an input device that looks like a pen. It is used to point and select objects by directly touching them on the screen. You can also write or draw anything directly on the screen with the help of the light pen. Digital camera. A digital camera takes pictures and videos and saves them on a special card inside. You can see the pictures right away on the camera screen. You can keep, change, print or delete the pictures as you like. You can also move them to your computer. Webcam. A webcam is used to capture live images and videos. It is mainly used to send pictures and videos over the internet. On desktop computers, the camera is usually on top of the screen, but on laptops, tablets, and phones, the camera is already built in or fitted inside the system. Output devices. Output devices are the computer's way of showing us information. They help us to see the results or data that the computer has processed for the given input. Monitor, speakers, and printers are the most commonly used output devices. Monitor. A monitor is like a TV screen for your computer. It shows everything you do on the computer, like the pictures, games, and words you type. There are 3 types of monitors. CRT, cathode ray tube monitors. They are bigger and bulkier and consume more power. LCD, liquid crystal display monitors. They are lighter, thinner, and consume less power. LED, light emitting diode monitors. These monitors look more or less same as LCD monitors. They have better picture quality and are much in demand than LCDs. Printer. A printer is a machine or an output device that helps you get your work printed on paper. The printed paper is called a hard copy. You can use a printer to print your pictures and writing. Dot matrix printer, inkjet printer, laser printer. Difference between dot matrix, inkjet, and laser printers. Dot matrix printer uses pins and ink ribbon. The pins hit the ribbon to create letters and numbers on the paper. Makes a lot of noise and the print quality is not very good. Can only print in black and white. Inkjet printer sprays tiny ink droplets on the paper to create words and pictures. Prints faster than a dot matrix printer. It is quiet and can print in color. Laser printer uses a laser light and dry ink toner to print words and pictures. Prints very quickly and gives the best quality. It costs more than other printers. Speakers and headphones. Speakers and headphones are also output devices. These are used to listen to music or any other sound from a computer. They can be wired or wireless. Do you know? Headphones can block outside sounds are called noise-cancelling headphones. They help you listen to music or sounds clearly without being disturbed by noises around you. Central Processing Unit (CPU). The CPU is known as the brain of a computer because it controls all the input, output, and processes. It is a processing device of a computer as it is responsible for all the calculations, storage, and processing. A CPU is made up of three main parts or units. These are Arithmetic Logic Unit (ALU), which is responsible for all the arithmetic calculations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Control Unit (CU), which controls and manages the working of all the parts of the computer. Memory Unit (MU), which stores data and instructions that are to be processed and passed on to the ALU and CU. Secondary memory. Input devices. Output devices. Main memory RAM. Control Unit (CU). Arithmetic Logic Unit (ALU). Do you know? CPU and other computer hardware components are attached to the motherboard. Motherboard is the main circuit board of the computer system. Check your memory. A computer system works in three simple steps: input, process, and output. This is called an IPO cycle. The devices which are used to enter data and instructions input into the computer are known as input devices. Keyboard, mouse, microphone, touchpad, touchscreen, light pen, scanner, digital camera, and web camera are examples of input devices. The devices which are used to display the data that we enter into the computer and get the results output from the computer are called output devices. Monitor, speakers, and printer are the most commonly used output devices. The CPU is the processing device of a computer. It is responsible for all the calculations, storage, and processing. A CPU is made up of three main parts, namely ALU, CU, and MU.